Finally, my lines.
We are.
Back with Marc, MDM Outdoor Adventures. Well, old chaps, we've got our oxtail soup. One of the many benefits of having a hot tent.
Cheers. Oh wait, Steve, let's do it.
Oh. Well, old chaps, it's been a great camp. Thanks for having us down again, Marc.
Thanks for bringing the meat.
Oh, it's always a pleasure.
Well, I say, old chaps, fancy that. Here we are off behind enemy lines again, and it's good to see you all. This weekend I'm off to see Marc, MDM Outdoor Adventures. I only saw Marc a few weeks ago just to catch up, and I got the chance to meet his dog Dingo, and she was very barky, as you can imagine. So this strange man coming in smelling of steak that she warmed up after a while. So I've just pulled up about a few minutes away from Marc's house. This time I thought I would try a different approach with Dingo. So I thought I'd come as Dingo, old chaps, and I've also got some nice juicy steak for Dingo. I hope she'll be my friend. Let's go and find out. I've just pulled up at Marc's house. I'll leave the camera running this way around. He's looking at me. You can't see, he can't make it. Hello, I'm here to see Dingo. I thought she wouldn't bark at one of her own. Yeah. Dingo, will you be my friend?
And loud noises.
Woof.
And
Hello, Dingo. Come on in. Well, old chaps, here we are behind enemy lines, and it's wet from last weekend and probably quite a good few trees down, I would imagine. So we're yet to see the aftermath. The south coast of England got an absolute battering by the Luftwaffe, and yes, so interesting to see what we've got. We should have an abundance of firewood anyway, old chaps. Well, old chaps, it's a warm one. How much longer, Marc?
How much longer, Ops? The engine's overheating and so am I. We either stand down or blow up. Which do you want?
we're nearly there.
Oh, thanks. Dingo, are you my friend? Are you my friend? Come here. Come here. Come here. This is prime chuck steak, you know that? Last piece. Who'd you see? Who'd you see? We'll save that bit for later, okay? We'll save it for later. Yeah?
She's like, no, now. Good girl.
I say, old chaps, here we are, dug in behind enemy lines.
We are.
Back
We are.
with Marc, MDM Outdoor Adventures. It's been a little while.
Has.
Well, I did come down a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
for a little social.
Not for a camp, though.
Not for a
No,
camp,
didn't
not for a
camp.
camp. But I think the last one we did was at mine.
Yep.
And then we were
Here last December.
here last December, old chaps. It's been a while. It's been a while. Good to be back down and see Marc. Thanks for the invitation,
That's
Marc,
right.
old chap. Made friends with Dingo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is she?
It's just over there.
She's over there.
With raw beef, didn't you?
Yeah, it kind of worked.
Mm. Come on. Come on, baldy bum.
Anyway, old chaps, yes, so we're hot tenting, don't you know?
Yeah.
And we've got a feast, of course, and thanks for watching so far. Tally ho. Flood the cowling.
And all that jazz.
Cheers, old chap.
Cheers. Oh, wait, Steve, let's do it.
Oh. Right, Dingo's at the cocktail bar. Hello, Dingo. You won't like what I'm going to make. Well, you might do. Anyway, old chaps, Marc and I here dug in behind enemy lines and thought we'd make us some Bloody Marys. I've not had Bloody Marys for a while. It's coming up to that time of year. They're nice little winter warmers, and going to make them with a couple of special ingredients. So we have the Liberation sauce, which will act as like the Worcestershire sauce base, and other things like apples. Scotch bonnet sauce by Kent Survival. So I've had this. I bought Andy's 3 sauces. They're all excellent. You should also buy them too. Try them out. So many sauces, so little time, old chaps. So I've had these. They work really well together in a Bloody Mary, and so we get started. First of all, we've got a couple of glass tumblers. I was going to go plastic, but I thought that's a bit naff, kind of given the sauces are in glass bottles and the vodka as well. So the ingredients are vodka, tomato juice, normally a Worcestershire sauce, and a Tabasco, but in these cases we've added these to pimp it up a little bit as well. There's lemon for garnish, and also a stick of celery, and also celery salt. So we go in and add our tomato juice. You can use vegetable juice as well, sort of two-thirds up. There we go, to the top. Now you could really sort of do with some ice on this, but everything's quite cold, so don't have to have ice. Hello, Dingo. It's tomato juice. You probably won't like it. You probably prefer the beef. But yeah, so we're going to go in and just, as a base, we'll add in the Liberation sauce. Do you like that, Dingo? Dingo, over here, look. Right, so we've got some Liberation sauce. Good, a few drops of that. And then now this one, the Scotch bonnet on this is not overly hot, and that's what I like about this, is that it's not blow your head off hot. It's got a really good taste to it as well. I think Andy mentioned in one of his videos that don't really see the point in creating really hot sauces without the flavour, which I agree with, because you don't really enjoy them. I do like hot sauces, although I think he's got the balance right with this one. It's yeah, spot on. So again, and a couple of drops. I can see Mark looking at me and saying, not too much. He doesn't like it hot. And then we're going to get, oh, we need to put the vodka in. 2 capfuls, generous capfuls of vodka. Smirnoff vodka, you can get any vodka. And then we're going to add a little lemon garnish to it as well. Lemon slice. And just in half again. And add in a stick of celery, which also acts as the stirrer. Twist the lemon a bit, get a bit of lemon juice in there. And if you can't see what these are little cocktail stirrers, or pins in the shape of Spitfires, Old Chaps. I'm going to put that in there like that. I've also got ones in the shape of ME109s, but we've gone for 2 Spitfires today. And just to garnish it off, actually we'll give that a quick stir before we do that. We could really well have done with some pepper, but actually we've got quite a bit of peppery things going on, so celery salt on top, give it a garnish, there we go. Old Chaps, we'll stir again, mix it up. And there we've got 2 Bloody Marys behind enemy lines.
Do you know what? Oh, that's really good.
Yes, but you like them.
I like them. Yes, it's a little bit burny. A little bit.
It's weird.
Like having cold tomato soup with vodka.
Alcoholic soup. Thing is it going to make my ring turn inside out?
I don't know, Mark. It'd be funny if it did.
It's all right. It is a bit burny.
Bit burny.
My tum tum may not like it too much of it.
I know, and I'm sharing a hot tent with you. Anyway, cheers, Old Chap.
Yeah.
Mark's got the stove going in the hot tent. It's pretty cosy in there.
Lovely.
Awesome. And then we've got the open fire over here as well going. Just started that, so we just Just topped it with some oak we found over there. Hopefully get some good hot embers out of that later on. But yeah, we're starting to get dug in for the evening.
Enemy lines, old chap.
Aren't we just, Marc, old chap? Yeah. There we go. A bit later on we're going to cook some steaks on the hot stone. And we'll heat the stone up over the open fire. There we go.
Oh, I've gone out, mate.
Oh dear. That's not good, is it? Look.
No.
Skills not. Brought along some of these nice peppers. Look, that looks like a smiley face. Look at that. Hello, what's your name? Oh, hello, it's Mr. Mushroom Eyes and it's Mr. Pepper Nose or Pepper Mouth. Yeah, we bought some of these sweet peppers that I love to do these just on the coals like that. It looks a bit weird, but actually they go black and they're lovely. Oh. No. Ow. Don't burn me. A couple of big mushrooms, so I think we could probably put those. I think we could put those on the stone, Marc, and just let them cook away for a bit. Yeah.
Well, the stone's definitely getting hot. I can hear them sizzling.
Oh yeah, that's going to be hotter than anything, that is. Yeah. And then we've got the steaks. Yeah, so I think we do that, old chap. The peppers are nicely blackened and the mushrooms are done. Time to get the hot stone into the cradle and cook the steaks. Mushrooms and the peppers are done. Just pop them in there to keep warm. We're just digging in here, Marc and I, and we've got the fire going in the background. We've got the steak stones, hot stone, with the kilo of chuck steak on it, with some sweet peppers and large mushrooms, and we've got the trio of sauces there. We've got the intensifiable liberation sauce and the mighty eighth one together, and they're working really nicely together actually with the steak. Little combo dip, and yeah, really nice way to enjoy steak. This is sharing. After all, old chaps, sharing is caring. We polished that off between Marc, myself and Dingo, and we're quite up for the second one, don't you know?
We are indeed. I could eat a second one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too.
I'm sure Dingo could as well.
I think Dingo could as well. Yeah, for sure, old chap. So I think we're going to heat the stone up again, and we're going to put the second steak on, old chaps. Yeah, we jolly well don't care who knows it. Of course we don't. We'll flood it good. It's a bit dark here, but yeah. Again now. It's all gone, Dingo, but there'll be some more in a minute.
Let's come over, have a sniff to see if any more steak
Yeah.
appeared.
On the self-service buffet, all you can eat steak. I'll just come back round again and see if there's any more. No, I'll wait for a bit until they put the fresh stuff out, and I'll come back. I'll just perch myself over there whilst you cook it for me. Yes. Well, old chaps, Mark's in a meat coma. Over there, he can't move. Come on, Marc, show me what you've got.
Can opener.
What was in your other hand?
Nothing at all.
There was.
Well, I was very disappointed when I went in the shop because all they had, custard-wise, was Jacks.
After the last incident.
Oh, jolly well custard, I hope you choke on it.
It is Jack's. 'Tis no good.
I'm sorry if I like the finer things in life and this is not good enough.
Marc and I, we didn't bring any breakfast, although what we did bring was some oxtail soup, which was for our lunch yesterday, and we ended up having a flapjack. So, and then with all the beef last night and the puddings, it's now coming up to 10 o'clock, and we thought we'd go for some oxtail soup as a nice winter warmer. So we're going to warm that through. You can hear the rain going on the hot tent. It's lovely and cosy in here, I assure you. We've got our oxtail soup. And it's a nice little winter warmer. Lovely. It's nice actually. Really good for camping.
No, you can't have any. It's got onion
You like
in
it too? So you can't. You've had a lot of beef. You've had a lot of beef.
A lot of beef.
From the State Detective. I'll have to bring extra beef next time. For extra beefy dogs, won't I? Oh look, there's fly mesh face.
Do you like my?
And there's Dingo at the bottom.
Do you like my body? It's good, isn't it?
Well, old chap's Marc's just been up to mischief all the time, so we've just had to strap him down.
Dingo, help me! Help me, Dingo!
There's no hope for him, Dingo, I'm afraid. Man bag on, Marc.
Yeah, my bra.
Well, old chap's
Got
been
a drone in it.
Got your drone in it. Oh, that's important. Keep your drone close to your chest. Well, old chaps, it's been a great camp. Thanks for having us
That's all right.
down again, Marc.
Thanks for bringing meat.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. That's what the State Detective does, old chap.
Gotta love putting Steve's meat in my mouth.
You always have to lower the tone, don't you,
Yep.
old chap? But I'm glad you enjoyed my meat, you see, old chap. And it's jolly good to see Dingo as well. Dingo.
I'm ready to go.
There she is, ready to go. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon behind Enemy Lines, old chaps.
Flood that cowling.
Bloody good. Tally ho.